their mask is starting to crack. You're starting to see those holes in their facade. The smoke and mirrors is not working. The mirror is starting to shatter. And your time is almost up. Yo, what's up, warriors? Welcome back to another stupendous video of psychopath exposure. A question came in from Stacy. She asks, can you do a video on narcissistic rage and entitlement? Please? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, narcissistic rage and entitlement. How many of you guys have experienced the narcissistic tantrum and the rage that comes after you question them on a story they're telling you that you know is not true, after you question why they didn't call you the night before, when you question them why they were late when they said they were coming home straight after work and they didn't show up till 2 a.m, when you question why is that person still texting you when you said that you had blocked them, or why are you still texting that person when I told you I don't like how it feels? I think you're sleeping with that person, like, and you said that you're not. So why are you still texting them? Who the fuck are they? How many times did the narcissist blow up in rage and somehow threw all this shit in your face and made it seem like it was all your fault, that you were crazy for doing that, and just stormed out, okay, in a rage tirade and left you in a state of shock, in a state of fear, in a state of confusion, and ultimately in a stage where you know that there's no escape and this entire situation will repeat itself if you ever dare question them again. That was a long question, wasn't it? But we've all been there. The narcissist rage is a form of manipulation, psychotic manipulation. It's an extreme form of narcissistic manipulation. And they use it to put you in a state of fear and to keep you from asking, from questioning, from even daring to think about confronting them on something that they know is wrong. Because they know every time they're doing some shit to their victims, they know exactly what they're doing. They're highly intelligent, disordered, but highly intelligent predators. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? And this is how they keep you from asking and confronting and speaking your truth, because they know that by throwing a rage fit in a tantrum, they're going to scare you silent. They're going to scare you and keep you in silence for the rest of your days. Because the more they do this, see, when you're dealing with a narcissist and toxic people, the more this pattern happens, the weaker you get, the less confident you become. Ultimately, you get to a point that you just do whatever they say. They're like your master, okay? They're like your master. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up form of manipulation, but it's true. And you've witnessed it, okay? Now, the narcissists are also very, very entitled. Another red flag. This is how you know that they're not normal. They have this false sense of entitlement. It's a delusion. That's all it is. It's a delusion. Narcissists live in a delusional bubble. So when they show you that entitlement and they act all entitled, and it comes off so bad, and to outsiders, they instantly cannot connect with that person. They instantly dislike that person. Have you, for those that are not in a narcissist relationship right now, even if you've never been through this situation, I'm sure at some point there were some people in your life that just showed up maybe to a party, to an event, or you know, a house dinner or something like that, and they just walked in and they were oozing with this just toxic entitlement, and you're just sitting there rolling your eyes after every bullshit that they say. It doesn't feel good, right? You know, for all you know, that was a narcissist. For all you know, that was a narcissist. And now that you know better, and you're probably remembering that person, you probably noticed some other red flags, didn't you? Because yeah, it's true. Let me just tell you, once you go through this type of psychological damage, and you get the answers and you understand the situation, your mind's going to keep going back to every instance where you met people like this and when you saw red flags, and you'll be like, oh, that's right. That motherfucker that was saying all this shit and acting all this way, no wonder I didn't like them. No wonder it felt wrong. No wonder something was off about them. And that's why. That's why. It's just a delusional state of entitlement, grandiosity. It's bullshit. All narcissists suffer from that. It's just bullshit. So, next time you experience something like that, next time your narcissist is just throwing that tirade, that rage, just know it's because you caught them. You caught them. Their mask is starting to crack. You're starting to see those holes in their facade. The smoke and mirrors is not working. The mirror is starting to shatter. And your time is almost up. This is around the time of the discard now. This is when they're going to be like, fuck, I can no longer play this game because they're asking me too many questions, and they just get pissed off, and they do that, and they storm out, and they leave, and just know that it's going to get worse and worse and worse every time. Sometimes they'll even apologize, fake apology, crocodile tears type of shit, and they'll do it severely worse the next time. And that's another form of like the opposite of shock therapy. Maybe it's like what that does is that it puts you in a sense of ease. Like, hey, they said they were sorry. Which, time out, most narcissists will never apologize, but let's say that they do because they're actors, right? Let's say that they do, and they put you in a state of calmness, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They said they're never gonna do that again, and they really felt bad about it, and then all of a sudden, bam, they do it 3 times worse, and it's like, fuck. It's like, you're kidding me? That traumatizes you even more, and they know it. That's why they do it. That's why they do it. So for all you guys asking, why does a narcissist do this to me? Like, how could they do this to me? They do it because it's in their nature. Don't ever question a narcissist or a psychopath and ask them why they do the things they do to you. Don't ever have that conversation with them because they're only going to confuse you, and you're only going to empower them even more by even asking such a question. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. Just know that the narcissistic rage is part of the abuse, is part of the manipulation, it's part of the trick, it's part of the act. Okay? It's all part of the act. It's to keep you in a state of fear and weakness. That's why they do it. So if this is happening to you, you need to get the hell out of the relationship. What the hell are you still doing? Do you think this is going to get better? Because it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not. You'll be watching this video 5 years from now, and things will be 5 years worse. That's right. They will be 5 years worse than they are right now. So it's time to take action. You got to get rid of these predators. If you don't know how to go no contact with a psychopath predator, hey, I wrote an ebook that's absolutely free for the community. Get it now while it's hot. I have a link down below in the description where you can download it straight to your phone and just have that as a daily reminder of how you have to keep these people completely out of your life. No contact 1,000%. No questions, no excuses. You have to eliminate them before they eliminate you. And believe me, they always do. Even if they stay with you, you have already been discarded and eliminated in their mind. You're nothing to them. They keep you around for convenience. They have been through with you for a long time. And the longer time passes, the more it hurts to realize how much time was wasted in the relationship. So it's really about getting out as soon as you know. As soon as you know the truth, you have to start making an exit plan. And I can help you put together an exit plan and talk about the situation and help you understand why psychopaths and narcissists do the things that they do and why they all have the same patterns and why you're feeling the anxiety, that crippling anxiety that you're feeling right now, and why it's so hard to get out of the situation. And we can talk about that. I offer private one-on-one mentoring sessions over Zoom. If you're interested in working directly with me, only if you're serious, go ahead and click on the link in the description below as well, and shoot me an email with a brief synopsis of your situation, and I'll give you details on how we can schedule something together. Only if you're serious. I mean, you have to be serious to move on. When you're ready to move on, you know. If you're not ready, you're just going to continue being food for the narcissist. They're going to continue extracting you of all sorts of supply, and then you're going to kick yourself in the ass why you didn't leave sooner, because it's never going to get better. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you something else, but it just never does. These are toxic predators. These are not normal people. These are not normal people that made a mistake, and they really want to work things out. They're a total different breed of material waste. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for the support. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I hope these videos are helpful in some way. I love how the community is engaging with each other, and you guys are getting to know one another and exchanging contact information and just being a strong support system. I built this for a support system because I didn't have this when I went through my situation, and I know how support systems can help people get out of bed in the morning sometimes. Even just that, just getting out of bed in the morning, knowing you have a support system that you can actively be held accountable for or accountable to. Sometimes it's enough motivation to get up and start your day, because when you're all alone, believe me, especially when you've been discarded by a psychopath narcissist, that loneliness is crippling, and it's just keeps you glued to the bed like a magnet. You're scared to face the day. The anxiety is just way too much. So this is why I do these things, and I'm going to continue making videos. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, and I'll try to answer them whenever I have time with a new video. Stay on the path of recovery. You know what happened. You know what happened to you. You know what's happening to you. It's your truth. Don't let anyone silence you. Just speak your truth. Call out the predators for what they are. Stand up for yourself, and start loving yourself. Start treating yourself better. You deserve a lot more than this. Okay? You deserve a lot better than these monsters. Absolutely. So go after your dreams. Go after what you want. And leave these motherfuckers behind, because they are nothing but an obstacle between you and your goals. Okay? Love you guys. Thanks again for the support. And I will see you guys in the next video.